Pulse is a lightly elliptical 9-cell designed to really suit an intermediate jumper and up to an experienced fun jumper. If you load it lightly, a novice can also fly it. We designed it to provide soft, smooth openings and a flat glide. It's got responsive handling and it's easy to land.
I think the Pulse is a great place to start, and it's a great canopy to learn your craft on. It's got these super reliable on-heading openings that give you good confidence. It's a lot of fun to fly. It's really responsive to the toggles, and you can really get a good feeling for what it's like to fly a canopy and have fun with it. And then for the landings, it's very forgiving on the timing of the flare. It's a great way to, it allows you to make mistakes without having bad consequences, and that's a good place to start for sure.
I've only got about 200 jumps, so as a beginner canopy pilot, I really wanted something that's quite forgiving, especially on the flare. For me, this was definitely up there, and I'm really glad I have it. It's really, really great.
I think one of the advantages of the Pulse has got a really positive opening that's always on heading, and I use them in the big way circuit, and I found them very reliable for that. And it gives a great deal of comfort knowing that you're going to get exactly what you need when you've got a lot of canopies in the air.
In terms of openings, I find I don't even have to worry about the openings at all. I literally look up and it's just there, you know. The Pulse in that perspective is quite reliable, and I also find that I generally just open on heading, which is a relief for, again, a beginner pilot.
Flying a Pulse can be a lot of fun. It's very responsive to the toggles. You can really make it zip about if you want it to. And because it's got that flat trim, you can stay up there and avoid other traffic in the airspace and really put yourself exactly where you want to be.
One thing I've found with the Pulse, especially over the number of jumps that I had, was that if I'm really trying to get back somewhere, I can just use the rear risers. It's a really nice flat canopy for that purpose, and it allows me to really travel further, and I can have a good play about still. But for me, it's really important, again, just to be able to feel relaxed in those tricky situations when you're still learning.
I think the Pulse is very forgiving on the timing of the flare. I think it's a great confidence builder.
So in terms of the landings, which for me was probably the most important for a canopy, it's definitely made me feel more confident as a canopy pilot, a beginner skydiver. I just feel so confident knowing that the flares are going to work and I'm going to land on my feet. Yeah, so I really love the Pulse for that purpose. If you want something that's going to help you flare well and become a confident person, get a Pulse.